If the three captains went in each other's direction, what would be their different fates? Remembering after the events in Wano, Luffy, Kid, and Law each chose their own direction to venture into the unknown. Now, their destinies are clear to themselves. What if they had chosen each other's direction? How would the outcome be different? Firstly, Law didn't participate in the drawing of lots but decided decisively to head northeast. For Law, this direction was the worst choice because it led him to encounter the notorious Blackbeard pirates. Currently, Law's crew has been destroyed by Blackbeard's crew, the Polar Tang has been demolished, and except for Bepo with Law, other crew members are likely captured by Blackbeard. Why was northeast Law's worst choice? Because if Law had chosen the other two directions, he wouldn't have faced such dire circumstances. If Law had chosen the east direction, encountering the Red Hair pirates, known for their stable emotions and aversion to trouble, wouldn't have resulted in a fierce conflict as long as Law didn't provoke them. Clearly, Law isn't the type to start fights, and combined with his alliance with Luffy, encountering the Red Hair pirates would have been much better than facing Blackbeard. If Law had chosen the southeast direction, which leads to Egg Island, it would have been the best choice for him. However, Law ended up on the most difficult path. Next is Kid. Kid drew the direction he desired, the east. However, this turned out to be both accurate and disastrous for him. He ended up in Elbaf, but unexpectedly encountered Red Hair Shanks there, resulting in almost the entire Kid pirates being wiped out by Shanks. However, if Kid had chosen Law's northeast direction, the outcome might not have been much better, possibly even worse. As for Luffy, the Straw Hat Pirates' actions are quite peculiar. Given their background and strength, all three routes were initially favorable choices. Firstly, encountering the Blackbeard pirates at Shukei Island in the northeast would have been a dead end for Law and Kid, but not for the Straw Hat Pirates. Even though the Blackbeard pirates intended to block all three of them, their small number couldn't possibly defeat the Straw Hat Pirates. If Luffy had chosen the east direction, heading straight to Elbaf and encountering Red Hair Shanks, it would have been a joyous occasion. Settling any disputes and reuniting with friends would have been a pleasant experience. If Luffy had chosen the southeast direction, leading to Egg Island, it wouldn't have been a problem either. Despite the world government's attempt to erase Beej and Luffy's influence, Luffy could have easily helped Beej and left Egg Island. But as Luffy chose, the choices became more complex and they are facing many difficulties now. So objectively speaking, Egg Island would have been the simplest option for anyone, but it turned out to be the most difficult due to the Straw Hat Pirates' way of doing things. It's interesting how they ended up facing the most unlikely scenarios. Law, who dislikes trouble, encountered Blackbeard, who loves it the most. Kid, who loves trouble, encountered Shanks, who dislikes it the most. And Luffy, who loves to defy the world government, encountered it head-on, intending to be bullied. Regardless, everything turned out to be the best arrangement.